Hi, my name is Angela Harvey, and I'm a professional licensed stylist in Cleveland, Ohio. During my time behind the chair, I've learned tons of tips and tricks that I definitely wish I knew before I was a hairstylist. So I've decided to start sharing them with you. No matter your skill level, I hope these videos make your life a little easier, a little less maintenance, and help you have the hair you've always wanted. Hello everyone, welcome back. It's been a minute since I've done a video. You know, holidays, kids, the norm. Today we're going to do a flat iron curl tutorial. And I remember learning how to flat iron curl some time ago, and I thought, no way I'm ever going to be able to do this. So I thought I'd share some tips with you to make your life a little easier. I'm starting off with sectioning my hair with a little jaw clip, and then I'm going to use the U-Dry Fresh dry conditioner. So it's not a dry shampoo, it's a dry conditioner. So what it's going to do is add a little bit more hydration to my hair, but most importantly, I'm using it here as a heat protectant. Here are the tools I'm using for today's video. This is a Sam Via combination boar bristle and nylon bristle brush. This is my absolute favorite kind of brush to use for pretty much everything. And then I have my GHD Gold flat iron, which is rounded. And that makes it a lot easier to curl with. You can still curl with the square or the skinnier type flat irons, but this is just way easier. Okay, so here I'm showing you we're going to rotate the flat iron about 180 degrees away from our face. We're going to section about an inch or so of hair, and then we'll take the flat iron vertically, grab the hair with some good tension, and then turn 180 degrees away from you and slowly and evenly, with some tension, curl down through the ends of the hair. And we're happy with that curl, so we'll move to the other side, just showing you that we do the same thing. So vertically placing the flat iron and then moving 180 degrees in the opposite direction to curl away from the face. So the size of the section, the direction in which you curl, and how much tension or how hard you're grabbing the curl are the three most important factors. And also, this is a good time to remind you never to use over 350 degrees of heat. Okay, so I'm done blabbing away, and now I'll get back to following the video. So I've made it to the back of my hair now, and if you've watched the curl tutorial, I'm not going to be too hard on myself for the back of the hair. I don't have anyone else to do this for me, it's just me, and that's probably how you are at home. So let's just try our best, and it'll be fine. What I always do for the back of my hair is turn away and just imagine the curl, because doing it in the mirror makes it really difficult. All right, so I've got my Le Play hairspray. So before I move on to another section, I'm going to spray the curls in the lower section so that while they're cooling, they'll get that hold from the hairspray as well. Okay, moving on to sectioning the hair. I don't have very thick hair, so I can take a rather large section, but I recommend about an inch or so thick section. So we're going to add back in our dry conditioner. And I made a little mistake of kind of getting it too close to my face, and it can be a little cloudy, a little much to breathe in, so just, watch yourself. All right, so after I've collected myself, I'm going to take about an inch thick section at the front of the hairline. All right, flat iron facing front, and now you see the back of the flat iron. So you're twisting it 180 degrees away from the face, even speed, and a little bit of tension. And I don't love how this curl turned out, so I'll show you a trick I do. I twist up the curl with my hands, and then I kind of gently tap over the part that I would like to recurl and see how that works out. It's kind of nice. That way too, I don't have to do a whole nother pass with the flat iron, so less heat damage. All right, we're going to take another similar size section, front, twist to back. You'll see me do this quite a bit now. You just kind of recurl the strand with your hand. This just serves to kind of reform the curl in the pattern that we want, or just to ensure that it's going to give a curl in the pattern that we want. So something I forgot to mention, when you get to the back of your head, switch directions, or you could always start at the front of this other side of your head, and we're going to switch directions so that we're always curling away from the face. Even if you're going for a messy or a beachy texture, I always still like to curl away from the face around the front hairline and then switch directions towards the side of the head and the back of the head. All right, so once I'm done there, giving it a spray with the hairspray, letting it cool, and then we'll let down our last section. So at this point, we're just repeating our process. Dry conditioner for heat protection, And once that settles, I'm going to take a triangular shaped front section in the bang area here. And even if you don't have shorter pieces or bangs, that's fine. You can still do this. And by directing it forward and then curling, once you see me shake all these curls out, it gives kind of a nice volume in the front. So give it a try. Little triangle section based on how much hair you have and how much fringe area you have. Curling in the same way that we've done pretty much everything else, but just pulling it straight forward instead of curling it vertically on the side. And then we're sectioning all the way around. So you see I'm still going away from my face even though I'm in the back of the head. And here's where we switch direction. And like I said, you could always restart from the front if that's easier. All right, I think you got one more piece to go here. And then another one of those weird little curls. So I'm just recurling with my hands and tapping with my flat iron. All right, and then one final really good spray. Lip Play is really nice because it's a workable hairspray, so it never feels crunchy or weird. It's brushable, it's nice, it doesn't flake. And so now I'm just letting my hair cool, checking out the back, and I'm going to show you two different ways to style. So this is just kind of like a messier. I'm raking through with my fingers, kind of readjusting some curls, but nothing too polished or finished. This is just kind of like, hey, it's a little messy. We didn't try too hard. Back looks fine. I'm okay with that. Not crazy curled. So the flat iron kind of gives a less defined curl than a curling iron. Or we can take our Sambia boar bristle nylon bristle combo and brush through the hair, and look how polished that looks. It's soft, it's polished, it's kind of more put together. So that's what I'm going to stick with today because I like it. You see how I have a little bit of volume there in the bang due to the way that I pulled it forward and then curled it. And now I'm going to go through and just put on some finishing touches, so to speak. I have a workable hairspray that I'm using, but you can also use a texturizer if you have that, and that'll add a lot of great volume and texture. But to fake that, because I don't have a ton of thick hair, I'm tipping my head over to the side, and then I'm spraying the ends and spraying through the layers of my hair so that it helps my hair stick out a bit more. So it kind of fakes that I have a lot of hair, even though I don't. So great tip for the fine-haired ladies out there. And here's the final result. And if you've made it this far, hopefully this works for you. Let me know if you have questions or comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.